Hello, everyone. Good morning or evening. You could be doing this at any time. That's right. I just wanted to go back through and talk about arithmetic sequences. The first about 3 checkpoints you guys have seen. It's just going to be a quick reminder of what you guys have done in the past. And then the last 2 are going to be a new topic. I'm going to split it up down the middle just so in case you guys want to stop at some point, take a breather, and then come back to it. When you are finished, your second assignment will have your My Math Lab attached to it, and for this assignment, you're going to be doing the lesson and My Math Lab for the second lesson of week 2. So you will be doing both. It won't be a whole day like the last one that you'll have to just work on your assignment. This time you're doing the notes for this, and then you're going through and you're doing My Math Lab assignment to go along with it. It's a shorter one. It should only take about 16 minutes, but the topic's a little easier in my opinion. So geometric sequences are where you multiply, and in this case, arithmetic sequences is where you add. So this is where we're going to be adding or subtracting as of that matter. And so you guys are going to see and catch on to this real quick. I might skip around just a little bit, but I have everything here. So by definition, an arithmetic sequence is a sequence in which each term after the first differs from the preceding term by a constant amount. So what this means is we have something that's called a common difference. So for example, if I give you 2, 4, 6, 8, the common difference, as long as it is consistent, is going to be 2 in each of these. So we could say that you have a common difference, and that common difference is going to be 2. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a look at example 1. We're going to be doing example 1 through 3. So it says write the first 6 terms of the arithmetic sequence. Write the first 6 terms of the arithmetic sequence when your first term is 6, and this is your general form. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. So we have 6, and we need to find the next 5 terms after this. So if we take and we find a sub 2, that means we're going to have a sub 2 minus 1 minus 2. And this is going to give us a sub 2 equals a sub 1 minus 2. Well, a sub 1, isn't that just going to be this 6 right here? So we're going to plug in 6. We're going to get a sub 2 equals 6 minus 2, which gives us 4. Okay? And then as we go on to the next one, you guys are going to see it's going to use the same exact format. A sub 3 is going to be a sub 3 minus 1 minus quantity minus 2. So then we're going to end up with a sub 3 equals a sub 2 minus 2, which is 4 minus 2. Once again, that comes from our term up here. So when we do this, what's going to happen is we're going to start to see that what this really means is we're subtracting 2 each and every time. So we can just go ahead and continue that pattern, and we're going to have 0, negative 2, and then negative 4. So with that, what's happening is that you guys are going to be able to find a pattern, then repeat that. And that's what we're looking for, and that's trying to find patterns and then go about it the same way. So please go ahead and take a moment and do checkpoint 1 for me. All right. So what's going to happen is we're going to go ahead and talk about just the general form of this. We're going to make a general form that'll give us any answer. We don't have to just keep plugging in the previous term over and over again. This time what's going to happen is we are going to find the general term, and if you guys think about it this way, this is term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4, term 5, and all we're doing is adding the common difference each and every time. So maybe there's a way to make a general form based off of this number here. Okay, so since this is term 1 or term 2, then this is going to be a 1. This is the third term. This is the third term, and we have a 2 here. This is the fourth term, and we have a 3 here. This is the fifth term, and we have a 5 here. So what's the pattern? You guys should start to see that because of that, we have 1 less than whatever number that we're currently on. So this is where we get this idea that this is going to be n minus 1. N minus 1. So what's going to happen is we're going to continue to go about it in just the same exact way. And here's your general form. So your general form, we are able to write an equation for it, and this is for the nth term of an arithmetic sequence where your first term is a sub 1 and the common difference is b. what we have is we now have a form that we can find any term just by plugging directly into it, okay? And I'm sorry if you guys can see all these Google Hangout messages. I am going to turn off all notifications on my iPad as soon as I'm done with this. So let's read the second one. It says, find the 8th term of an arithmetic sequence whose first term is 4 and the common difference is -7. So when we do this, we have our form a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. So we just have to plug directly into it. First off, our n is equal to 8. N equals 8. A sub 1 equals 4. And our common difference, my God, I might just stop this and then come back and finish it off. Common difference is -7. So with this, we're going to have a sub 8 is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. So with this, that n is an 8. Our first term is going to be 4. And then our common difference is going to be -7. -7. Okay. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and walk on through this, and then we can find our actual value. We're going to have 4 plus 7 times -7. 4 plus -49. And then we're going to be left with -45. And that'll be your answer. Please go ahead and answer checkpoint 2. What's going to happen is I'm going to stop the video here, and then I'm going to go on, take off Google Hangouts, and then I'm going to